Good morning. It's Sunday. I think it's the 21st of February. The sun is shining. Wow. So I've come into town. I continue the Great Sheffield city centre walkabout. Just walking up Angel Street, which we've done. Well, this road looks very sorry for itself. This is King Street. Today I'm working my way down to the southeast corner, just inside the ring road, heading towards St Mary's Gate, filling in some gaps down there. When I walked down here the other week, they had street markets on this road actually. King Street. It's kind of depressing though. It's got a very vacant feel to it, but then the whole area around where the old markets were feels kind of just a wasteland, really. So we've come out, we're on Fitzalan Square. Just onto Commercial Street. I've not done this part of Commercial Street. Walked across that bridge the other day. The Supertram bridge. Jew Lane. Jew Lane? This looks like it's I think it's a dead end. Is it? This is very interesting. Well, this is totally derelict. I don't even know what this is. Where do we come out here? Oh, Fitzalan Square. Wow. Right in the city centre, and we've just got absolute desolation. Shocking. Quite shocking. So that's my experience of Jew Lane. S1. Not in a hurry to go back there. I bet that's scary at night. Broken glass everywhere. So I've done the other side of Commercial Street. I'm doing this side. We're alongside Ponds Forge. So we walk past Pond's Forge. There used to be a nightclub underneath Pond Forge called the Roundhouse. I used to work at it for a while back in about 1998. It was underneath here somewhere. Long gone now. So, right next to Park Square roundabout. Can we get round? We can't get out there, can we? So we've got to go down and round towards Pond Street, I think. Right at the edge of the ring road, Park Square roundabout. Can't get closer to it than that. Just on the left over there is the railway line leading to Sheffield Midland station. Pond's Forge, swimming pool in there. Looks empty. Maybe swimming isn't fashionable on Sundays. I don't know. So looking back, Commercial Street, just beyond that bridge there with the Supertram going over. So this is the back of Pond's Forge, I think. Well, the sun did come out briefly. I thought it was too good to be true. Going past the train station in a minute. Oh, it's a bit further round. The Queen's Head over there. We're alongside Pond Hill here. Seen those buildings before. I'm not going to say Legoland in this video. Oops. Oh look, a train going to Leeds. Yeah, I'm going to have a day at the railway station, although technically it's just outside of the ring road, but I'm very interested in that. Might spend a day there later in the year, see what's happening. It's a long time since I've been there. can't remember the last time I caught a train. Probably. Maybe about 9-10 years ago. So we're following the ring road down towards the south east corner of Sheffield. That's Hallam Lane, which we've walked down when we went through the bus station. Back in the day there used to be a swimming pool here called Sheaf Valley Baths. I do remember that. Like a lot of things I remember though, they've been demolished. Right, Hallam Lane. Going past one of the newer buildings of Sheffield Hallam University. The old library and students' union used to be there. Nelson Mandela building, was it? It was just here. Long gone. I don't recognise this now, it's totally different. So the railway station is there. We are carrying on. If you've looked at my Porter Valley series about lost watermill sites, you'll know I came down here, spent a couple of episodes in town following the River Porter between Matilda Street down to where it goes under the train station. So some of that I'll be looking at today. To say it's a Sunday, it's quite busy. Howard Street over there, Pond Street. Coming up just ahead there is a Showroom cinema. So we're heading down towards where the Leadmill used to be, which I will have a look at. I don't think we've walked on Leadmill Road yet, have we? This is Sheaf Street. And here we're crossing over Shoreham Street. trying. Leadmill Road. Let's have a look up here. There used to be a pub on that corner there, because I used to work at the Leadmill, and before work I'd go for a pint in there. But I don't remember what that pub was called. This is the former Leadmill, which is now reinventing itself as the electric something or other. I worked there for 3 years in the mid-90s, doing an 80s night every Wednesday called La Videothèque. Anybody heard of that? It was regularly got 1,000 people in every Wednesday. It was good. So, the Leadmill. Look, you can see up there. Looks like an old pulley thing coming out of the wall. So you can tell that they used to hoist things up there. Never noticed that before. That's amazing. When you open your eyes, you see all kinds of things. So walking along Leadmill Street, Leadmill Road, whatever it was. Oh, to go back in time and DJ Wednesday nights again at the Leadmill. Things will never be the same again, will they? Must admit, I didn't go to the Leadmill very much other than working there. It wasn't one of my regular haunts back in the 80s and 90s, but it was good working there. Even down here, loads of new housing. This is Mortimer Street. All these new builds, well, I say new, I don't know, maybe they've been up for 20 years, but they're relatively new. Okay, let's go down Mortimer Street. I'm looking forward to getting some lunch in town. Last Sunday I was here. In fact, last Sunday I was filming in, I did the Cambridge Collective and some parts of the city centre. But it was too busy to get some food in there, so where did I go? Went somewhere else in the end. Matilda Lane. Let's have a look at Matilda Lane, because we'll be going up Matilda Street on this session. Old buildings, but looks like they've been given a facelift. So that was Matilda Lane. Hello, Matilda. BBC Radio Sheffield over there. That's on Shoreham Street. In fact, I walked right past that when I was following the River Porter. So I think you can see some of the Porter just to the other side of that. So we'll take a look. Leadmill Street over there. BBC Radio Sheffield has its own clock outside. That's cool. I think we can see the River Porter here actually, just inside the ring road. Yes, it's down there. Well, it's quite high, but we've had so much rain lately. Well, this is one way I walked last year when I was filming Yorkshire Art Space through the Kiln yard. Next to Radio Sheffield. That's Arundel Lane there, and that's Brown Street there, which we did. So let's carry on this way. I know we've got some of Matilda Street to do. I like the colours on that. That is so colourful. So we're in the sort of southeastern corner of the city centre. Sidney Street. Aha, Matilda Street just here. Now we've already done the top part of Matilda Street, which is up there. So let's have a look down there. Over there, there's the old Matilda Tavern. Never went in, so I can't comment on it. This crosses over the Porter here.